Yeah, we make the buku bucks here. We make moolah. No, what is it? This office is where we make the bacon. This is where we make the cheddar, make the dough, the bread. But we're on the plant paradox diet, so a lot of these things, although we're making it, we can't eat them. It's tough. And over there, the bedroom, that's where the magic happens. That's where we also make bacon.
We're not putting that in.
You want to set up our workstation?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's make that bacon.
You could just say make an income.
Let's make an income. My name's Adrian and I live in a van. Just kidding. I can't use that intro anymore. It seems really close. One of the most common questions I get is, do I work? Rude. Also, how do I work while living in a van? And in this video, I'm gonna answer both those questions and basically transform this van into a $1 million office. So follow me into my humble abode. Okay, we are now in the van, and right here, this place is about to be transformed into a magical office. So first, let me show you what's behind curtain number 1. A driver's seat. Now you might be wondering, Adrian, how do you work right there? Well, just wait. And behind curtain number 2, a passenger seat. Wow, this is getting pretty interesting, right? How is it possible to work right there? Well, you also may be wondering, what could this be? This little thing in the ground right here. Now, what is this contraption? First, what we need to do is we need to flip the chairs. That's right. These chairs flip 180 degrees, which are gonna then turn to our office. So let me start with the passenger. I'm gonna hop over here. Now, swiveling the chairs, sometimes it doesn't go so easy. Sometimes it's like that. I'm gonna try to get this like super lightning quick. Start the timer. Press that button, do a little twist. Time! What's my time? I'm gonna say 5 seconds on that. Okay, this one's the tougher one though. So, okay, let's see if I can do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, hopefully my ass crack isn't showing. Time! 10 seconds. All right, so far so good. Now I'm just gonna move these curtains up. Okay, you can start to see the transformation is well underway. Now, I'm sitting in Ashley's seat, and picture in front of me here is quite an amazing setup. You have a nice 22-inch monitor, which can go horizontal or twist to vertical. And Ashley usually likes to work in a dual monitor setup. I'll have her talk about it in a little bit because I know you guys aren't really here for me, you're here for my wife. It's content. But that goes out, and right here we have a table. So let's fold this up here. And we lock in both sides. And we have pretty much a full office. Now, I'm gonna leave this right here so she can get her laptop, but you'll notice on the corners here we have these nice USB ports for charging the iWatch, which for the record is extremely overrated. And then we have an iPhone. Oh, noises. Underneath we have a couple outlets here, and these outlets are going to be for basically charging the laptop and then also the monitor, since it is a plug-in. Cool. So before we get into the final stages, let's now move over to the passenger seat and get my office set up. This pole goes right here, fits the slot. And a couple twists. Now that is sturdy. And the table, which is right here, had to go with matte black since that's like my favorite design color. Bam! Now I have a table. Cool. So, both of us usually sit here, work, and now it's time to basically get our technology, and you're gonna see the whole setup. Like I said, this is $1 million operation here. I know it looks very simple, but in reality, internet, you can pretty much work anywhere, including in a van. My shit's here, your shit's in the bathroom. Right? I don't know if I would record this.
Really put my laptop on the toilet.
Tight on space. Got this nice little iPad stand. Just because my mom, thank you mom, always told me that your head weighs the size of like a bowling ball. So if you're constantly looking down, you can have some neck issues. So here, of course we got our magic mouse, magic mic, mouse, keyboard. And just like that, a workstation for me in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Now, a lot of people think of opening up their laptop as a pain because it means work, but when you love what you do, it's kind of like a piano, and I'm playing the keystrokes, and good music is coming out. I have a MacBook, but I've seriously been considering about just like going all in on the latest iPad that comes out because I think it could literally do everything that I'm doing. And PC, you know, if you're still having that debate, it's not even non-existent. If you're not a Mac, you know, you're not where it's at.
My favorite thing about my workstation is the dual monitor. It was one request. I work with a lot of Excel spreadsheets, and being able to have dual monitor is, I wouldn't say essential, but it makes me way more productive and efficient with my time. Least favorite thing about the workstation definitely is I'm in this corner, so temperature can get very hot when I'm running all of this equipment, plus any heat coming from the window. Even if we're blocking it with a shade, it can get rather hot. So I do miss the air regulated temperatures of corporate world.
So working in the van is actually quite nice, and Ash and I obviously were in love, so we don't mind living in a van together, working literally right next to each other.
This is how we work together.
People have questions about our Wi-Fi. This is the Verizon M2100, a 5G hotspot, which allows us to barely get 5G unless we're in a city. But I'm gonna do something right now. We're gonna actually do a speed test, Wi-Fi speed test right now. Right now it looks like we're getting 4G and we have 4 out of 5 bars. So this is usually good for us because sometimes we're in the middle of nowhere and it doesn't matter, you know, what kind of device we have, it's not gonna work. So for the screen, let's get a Wi-Fi test in. All right, are you guys ready? And a 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. Woo! Let's go. That's good, yo. That's what I like to see, right? So people always wonder about our Wi-Fi speeds. There it is, faster than your average home. Look at that upload. And I've been uploading my YouTube videos perfectly on here. That's not bad.
But that's rare.
Huh?
I'm going to be honest. The number one frustration of working in a van is internet connection.
Right,
because the most beautiful places in the world aren't going to have a good signal. They say that where you don't have good Wi-Fi is where you can connect with other things in life.
Hi, I also read that on a blog once.
Was it mine?
Yeah, so, okay, so yes, maybe it's not always like this. We are currently in Henderson. Oh wait, I don't even know where I am. We're currently in Lake Mead, and so that's not too far off from the city of Vegas, but sometimes like we were in Sedona, nothing. Maybe like 1 megabyte per second, so pretty much nothing. In Sedona, we were in the BLM land, like literally wilderness, 20 miles out from downtown, and so that, it was nothing. Now, once you go into city, and like all cities, you get better data, but this is one of our favorite places to go to, Lake Mead, because it's near Vegas, big city, and then the Wi-Fi is great, and there's a magnificent lake, crystal blue water, beautiful mountain, so it's a cool place to be. You're doing a speed test too?
Boulder Beach Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's actually really good. Wow, it's freaking amazing. Well, that's our workstation. We're able to do, really great work in the van. Sometimes without the Wi-Fi, we end up not working. I think one of the biggest changes from our work schedule from before van life to now van life is before we'd kind of work every day during the week. And now, because we have, uncertainty about Wi-Fi and travel, we basically have 3, maybe 4 days of the week where we're like hustling, grinding from sun up to sundown, and the rest of the days we're just truly living it up in the adventure, not looking at a laptop. So I'm probably most stoked that van life has taught me that I don't need to look at a screen. I also don't need to be productive every single day, which is, I don't know, maybe like an American or hustler habit that you just always need to be doing something. And van life, time is slowed down. We're actually smelling the roses as we go by, or looking at beautiful water and just watching the stars, and it's pretty amazing. Anything you'd like to add?
Van life has taught me to be productive and efficient when we do have great internet connection, and then to let go and enjoy the moment when we don't.
Well, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our workstation. Comment any questions you have about working in a van or van life in general. Otherwise, I do have some work I gotta do, so I have to kick you guys out. Thanks for watching. Peace. God bless. Like right there.
Do some dances.
Right. How much can you see?
Just your face. Do a TikTok dance.
Is it bad to wear a hat, or can I work with
You can
that?
totally wear a hat. I'm wearing a hat.